Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is about something that you will receive no matter what, that it's yours to receive. So when I prepared this piles, I was meditating over something beautiful, like a blessing, something positive that you will receive no matter what, and that it's yours, okay? There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the red jasper crystal, pile number 2 with the green fluorite crystal, and pile number 3 with the rose quartz crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you will find them linked in the description box as always, so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my lovely pile number 1 and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the red jasper crystal, as well as who are drawn to the first card. And let's take a look at what it is, something that you will receive no matter what, that it's yours. And for the card that you were drawn to, you have the fish, and it says business, finances, commerce, gain, wealth, abundance. So pile number 1, for you, I feel like this positive thing that you will receive no matter what is material abundance, is wealth, is prosperity in some way. So I feel like some of you in pile number 1 might resonate with the message that you do have a business, you run a business of your own, and it feels like this business is either going to start blossoming and blooming. Maybe for some of you, it feels like you're going to have the opportunity to start one, if this is something that you want. For others, maybe you did like a side hustle, right? This business, and now it's gonna start gaining you more money, and you're finally gonna be able to have like a consistent and substantial gain from it, and you're gonna be able to focus on that if that's something that you want. But for others, this might be just in career, like could be a promotion. It does feel like some earnings, some extra gain in finances. Maybe it's money coming from a different source, especially for those of you maybe that you've invested into something. It does feel like that's also something that will bring some substantial gains, financial gains to you. All right, but it feels like when it comes to money, finances, and overflow of abundance, it's something that you're meant to receive. All right, let's take a look at your oracles now and see more about what you will receive no matter what. Pile number 1, traveling lightly, simplify your life. Okay. Pile number 1, you also have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So it feels really like a straightforward message with this simplify your life in overcoming obstacles messages, that maybe some of you in pile number 1, you've been facing some financial difficulties, or you've been facing some obstacles, challenges when it comes to your own business, when it comes to your career path, when it comes to maybe making your name recognized and acknowledge your business, your work, making it acknowledged by people, putting yourself out there, starting a business. Maybe it's paperwork, maybe it's being like feeling like you're you're struggling, in order to get this business going or to keep it afloat, depending on how it resonates, right? Maybe it's like in your job, at your job, in order to gain more money or to get a better position. Maybe it's been feeling like kind of like a struggle in having to overcome certain obstacles. But I feel like you're gonna experience that life becomes more simple, life becomes easier. I'm sensing very strongly that for you. And it feels like with traveling lightly, this is metaphorically speaking traveling for you, pile number 1. I feel like this is more about being able to release some of that baggage, some of that weight that was holding you back, and it was kind of like adding up to the obstacles and the overwhelming energies. And it feels like you're just going to be able to progress faster. You know, like imagine with this weight being lifted off your shoulders and you're gonna be able to travel a little more lightly. It's like you're gonna be able to move more like you're gonna be able to move more freely. I was going to say like seamless, but for some reason like slow came to my mind. So I feel like maybe a lot of you have been feeling like it's a slow process, right? Maybe you're gonna resonate with that message. So if you've been feeling that way, I sense that you're gonna experience that things are moving faster at a faster pace. You're gonna progress easier and quicker. You're gonna notice more progress and easier gain, you know? I really sense that really strongly for you, pile number 1. So I'm hearing passive income. I'm hearing like easily, you know, making money or easier than before, feeling like you're making those money and those earnings, you know, extra money are coming more seamlessly and effortlessly and easier, you know, at a faster pace. But also like life becomes more simple and you don't have to struggle. You don't have to face obstacles, right? Okay, you know, the fish here really reminds me of flexibility, of moving in the water, you know, through water, like really seamless and effortless, and like the fish in the water. I think in my country, it's even a saying like that, like moving like a fish in the water, which represents moving with more flow, with more ease, like easier, you know, things coming more effortlessly to you. So that's kind of the message that I'm picking up from your first cards. Let's see what else comes through. Energy. Okay. I'm hearing like energy is going to gain momentum for you, pile number 1. Something that you're meant to receive no matter what. Okay, so you have here wisdom and affection. So it feels like you're going to receive some sort of information, you're going to gain some sort of insight or wisdom, and you're going to become wiser, you know, in regards to how to navigate maybe your business, your situation, and how to overcome these obstacles. And it's in regards to something that you're very affectionate about, that you deeply care about. So again, it could be your own business for a lot of you. Maybe it is energy of you know, like a promotion that you really, really desire, or just like, you know, money. Maybe it's something that you've been willing so much to manifest. And I feel like also affection and emotions are going to be an important part in you manifesting this, as in like could be that you're going to overcome certain obstacles and limiting beliefs when it comes to money. That's also a message for some of you in pile number 1. Like you're gonna remove some of that weight, some of that baggage of limitations and old, you know, beliefs when it comes to money. Like money is hard to make, money is you know, something that's really far away, and I have to work really, really hard, and I have to constantly fight for this money, and it always seems like it's something so approachable or like far away. And I feel like you might shift the kind of emotions and the kind of feelings that you have around money and mindset. So by overcoming those limitations that could have been the obstacles that you were facing, like your life is going to become more simple, especially in regards to money. Like you're gonna notice that energy is gaining momentum. You're gonna feel like everything just floats more easily to, and money just come easier to you. And wisdom, yeah, could be coming in the form of, you know, learning how to navigate, you know, our financial situations and money in your life, how to manifest, you know, taste things easier. Like even in itself, like learning the fact that chasing money, it's not the solution. Like also it's a piece of wisdom. But yeah, I feel like you're going to become wiser when it comes to just making money. Like also I'm hearing making money in wiser ways, as in like you don't have to work hard, you have to work wise. It's also something important that I'm hearing for you, pile number 1. All right, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. Wheel of Fortune. Of course, this is energy of abundance, of good luck, good fortune. Like energy is shifting for you in a very positive way, and energy is going to gain momentum. And also another strong message that I'm hearing right now is that you're going to work with energy, with wisdom, using wisdom in order to, and affection and emotions in order to work with energy, right? And align your energy with the energy of abundance. That's also something that I'm hearing, by overcoming, you know, limiting beliefs and releasing, you know, things that no longer serve you and might create kind of a wall or obstacles in regards to you manifesting more wealth. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, this is like things shift in the best way possible for you. This is energy of good luck. Again, like that strong energy of effortlessly making money and gaining wealth and prosperity and noticing earnings and increase in your abundance flow, right? Pile number 1. Let's see, the Lovers. All right, so this is kind of a confirmation that this is something that you're meant to experience and it's part of your journey with the Lovers. But also this is like energy of soulmate connection. This is energy of aligning, you know, your energy with the energy of someone else and being in alignment and being in connection. So I feel like that's gonna be you in regards to money, okay? Like between the Lovers, between the soulmate connection, like people, it does feel like it's a magnetic kind of chemistry and attraction, you know, like without much effort. Of course, like it implies work, right, to make that relationship work and communicate. Like it's still a need of that, but it's just like everything flows more easily because there is a deep connection there to begin with. So that's what I'm sensing for you in regards to money. Like you still have to, you know, do those steps in regards to your business and all that, but I feel like you're gonna make things in a wiser way rather than work harder, if that makes sense. You have here 6 of Swords. This is about leaving something behind. So yeah, again, it could be overcoming obstacles, overcoming a more difficult situation, or limiting beliefs for you. And this is you like sailing away, moving forward with your life, like with more ease. Again, that energy of floating on a calmer water, floating on smooth waters, which represents you being happier, you feeling more, you know, just lighthearted and enjoying life more. Like by leaving behind those baggages that were just like adding so much weight to your life. You have 2 of Swords, right? Look at you like fighting all those blockages, all those chains that are trying to make you feel stuck, or wrapping you around in the blindfold as well. Like this could be a strong representation of you gaining wisdom and gaining clarity, where once was confusion and an energy of and a feeling of being stuck when it comes to money and finances. Like I'm sensing that there is a sense of liberty, of liberation coming in from this wisdom, and also revelation I'm hearing, or yeah, just like having like an epiphany, something in regards to that. But it feels like there's going to be more clarity. You're going to feel like you're finally untying yourself from those chains, and you're no longer going to feel stuck, but you're going to feel free, okay? Financial freedom and independence is something that is very strongly coming to my mind right now. You also have 8 of Cups, so again, energy of leaving something behind, right? Moving towards something better that's going to be better for you for the long term. And you also have the King of Wands, right? For some of you, it might be that you're going to leave your old job that was holding you back. It doesn't have to be only limiting beliefs for a lot of you, for some of you, sorry, although I feel for a lot of you it's going to resonate. But for some of you, you might leave an old job and start your own business because you feel like that's part of your purpose. You feel an inner calling towards that. Maybe for some of you, you're moving towards a different career direction, or just a different job that's paying more, right? But either way, it's part of your journey. And I feel like, again, with traveling lightly, for some of you, it could be that you're going to relocate. You're going to travel to a new place physically, you know, for this new job, but it will bring you more money, and it feels like you're going to make money easier. That's like a universal message for this reading. And with the King of Wands, this is the energy that you're stepping into, pile number 1. So going back to that attracting rather than chasing energy when it comes to money, King of Wands knows his worth. So I feel you stepping into that energy of knowing your worth, gaining recognition. This is energy of being in the spotlight, like getting the recognition, being acknowledged, being seen and admired and desired. Like also your work, your services, like what you offer, like it's gonna be desired, it's gonna be seen, it's gonna be acknowledged. People are gonna respect you, admire you and your work, and are going to really desire for you to work for them or for your services, you know. And this is energy of you like doing things with a lot of passion as well, and really coming from a place of confidence, knowing your worth, knowing that your work is good, and knowing that you are already enough, and you are coming from a place of being fulfilled and having that energy of feeling whole and complete, right? So therefore money is going to come easier to you, and abundance is going to come easier to you, because you're not going to act from a place of luck and chasing, okay? But you're rather going to attract, because you already are going to embody that energy of being where you want to be, in money and financial situations, and career situations. So this is truly a beautiful energy and shift of energy that I sense for you, pile number 1. And this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. Welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the green fluorite crystal, as well as who are drawn to the second card. And let's take a look at what is something positive that you're meant to receive no matter what. You've got the card 3 that you were drawn to, and it says health, growth, spiritual vitality, karma from the past. All right, so it does feel with this card that for some of you in pile number 2, this might be in regards to your overall health. So I'm sensing here maybe finding treatment, finding a better solution to maybe a health issue, finding relief in some way, and expanding maybe your overall health, finding ways in how to improve health maybe. But it feels like it's not just physical health here. It's also like about overall health. So mental health, spiritual health, like spiritual well-being and everything. It feels like with the tree, this is about feeling more grounded, feeling more rooted, and expanding, growing, and starting to grow as a person in all aspects, like spiritual, physical, mental. Like I feel this is an energy of a transformation, but also like a glow up, right? And it's really strong energy of feeling more like vitality and feeling more energized, and being able to kind of grow and learn from the past and expand into your present moment, and continuing to grow and to expand as a beautiful tree. But it all starts with a very deep root, and to feel really grounded, really like rooted in what in what your like beliefs are, in yourself emotionally, feeling very stable, very balanced, okay? And even health wise, like I'm sensing here like really feeling stronger, feeling more more vitality, feeling more powerful. So it does feel like your overall health as a person is about to get better, improved, and also like experience a lot more growth overall, like in all aspects. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 2, and see more about what it is that you're meant to receive no matter what, that it's yours. All right, so you have here the vast vistas, expand your horizons. So with the first card, you heard me talking, keep talking about expansion and growth. So here you go. It's energy of expansion again coming in, answering the call. The time is now. So it does feel like an opportunity knocking on your door, or like some sort of opportunity in your life that is described as a door opening in your life, where yes, it does imply maybe a transformation, a transition into a whole new you, into a whole new version of yourself, into a new life. But also it feels like you're being called in the here and now, in the present moment, to become the best version of yourself, maybe in the present moment. And I feel also for some of you, this is about like a door opening, right? Like a solution, like some sort of opportunity that offers you the chance to like move freely to a whole new kind of chapter. Okay, so the door closed can represent for some of you some obstacles, some closed doors, like physically that you went maybe to certain people, to certain maybe doctors, right, like to certain areas of your life that were making you feel like you're getting constantly closed doors and people are not willing to help you, or you're not getting the answers you need, you're not getting the solutions that you need. But it feels like now door is opening for you and it's allowing for you to you know, like no longer feel stuck, and to also receive solution or answers, you know, with expanding your horizons. Basically, it's like you coming out of a box and being able to see the whole situation from a more broader perspective, and be able to see more solutions, to maybe experience more, you know. This door opening up again could be like you being able to have the opportunity, like the time is now, like it's a call that you're meant to answer, so an opportunity you're meant to take that will help you expand and grow as a person, and experience new things, maybe see the whole world, maybe see different countries, see different people, get to know, you know, different cultures. But also it's about, I feel here, the expansion itself when it comes to your own self, you know, spiritually, mentally, physically. Like I'm getting here the energy of you becoming the best version of yourself, right? And no longer postponing something, no longer delaying something, like just answering to the call, you know, just here and now, and it will open up to you a whole new world of possibilities, is also what I'm hearing. Let's see for pile number 3. Sorry, for pile number 2. For pile number 2, something that you're meant to receive no matter what, for pile number 2. All right. Ooh, so you have here protection and abundance. So it does feel here, you know, that you're gonna feel divinely protected. You're gonna feel divinely supported, right? So also this protection could come, you know, in the form of you finding solution, finding release in some way when it comes to, you know, to health, to maybe something from the past that you had to heal. I'm also hearing you're gonna heal, pile number 2, in regards to something that will allow you to like feel more protected and feel like your life is something that, you know, you don't have to do it on your own. Like you're getting that support and that protection from a higher being. And you know, I'm sensing that also this sense of protection and safety and feeling rooted and grounded will also offer you the courage to try new things, to open up your horizons, to, you know, get out of that box mentality, or maybe even to get out of your comfort zone. Again, for some of you, this door opening up might, you know, invite you to get out of your comfort zone. It might be an opportunity that calls you to take the initiative and take the action now. And it might feel a bit daunting or new, or just, you know, just out of the comfort zone, as I said, but it will definitely benefit you and it will help you expand and grow, right? So also a big sense of protection and feeling like, you know, you've got your spirit guides on your side and all is well. It's also coming up in your reading. So it is a beautiful energy. I feel like you're going to become more connected to yourself, but also to your spirit guides, to, you know, the spirit source that you choose to believe into, to spirituality in general, and to self-reflection and self-growth and all that. And also you've got here abundance. So I'm hearing the words, you're meant to experience abundance, but it could be that you had to go through certain, you know, experiences, and you've got here like from the past and karma. Like I feel like you're going to overcome certain you know, aspects from the past that were keeping you maybe in a circle, and now finally the door opens and you're going to act on that opportunity, and you're going to come out of that box, out of that continuous circle that keeps going, and you're going to basically see the world through different eyes. And also you know, it feels like this connection stronger with yourself, with your spirit guides, will also help you you know, attract abundance in easier ways. Okay. Also, for some of you, there is energy of stability, energy of feeling safe and secure, which also comes from material wealth and abundance and protection as well. You know, could be like this opportunity will bring that energy for you, which is going to make you feel protected and safe and secure by having wealth and prosperity and abundance. And it could open up new horizons for you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, you've got here Justice, and you've got here Seven of Pentacles. So it does show that you're about to receive, in some way, in whatever shape or form this might apply to you, justice. Okay, this is about balance being restored. This is about receiving what you truly deserve, right? So as it says, you know, karma from the past. So it could be that if you've been, you know, working for something in the past, and now you're finally gonna get the desired results, the results that you deserve. Also, it feels like you're going to, you know, achieve a lot of things that you've put your mind into, that you've set your mind into. It feels like you're going to experience a lot of growth in many aspects of your life. And it does also show here that there is energy of abundance in finances and money. But it feels like, yes, you will receive, you know, the opportunity, the protection that you, you know, you feel like you deserve. Maybe you're gonna come in alignment with this balanced energy, with that mindset, right? As you're becoming more stable and grounded and secure, and that's going to also help you, you know, experience more of that energy into your life. All right, let's see what else comes through. Two of Pentacles. You've got great energy of balance. So I'm hearing like all your life is going to become more balanced, or you're going to be able to balance out, you know, your spiritual self with your, you know, with your physical self, like all aspects of you, of what makes you you. You're going to feel like more in balance and more calm and grounded. And also life will reflect that towards you. It feels like you're going to experience that you're receiving justice, and you know, things are going to come in order in the way that they're meant to. And again, like reflecting back that energy, if that makes sense. I'm also sensing here energy of you looking back and feeling really proud, you know, counting your blessings, having a lot of achievements, having a lot of abundance that you're going to experience. All right, King of Cups, right? Number 2, 5 of Wands. Okay, so it does feel like maybe life has been feeling really hectic, or there's been a lot of chaos in your life lately. You've been feeling out of balance, and now that's going to be restored. I feel like that's something that you're meant to learn and to receive. And with the King of Cups, it does feel like you're going to come more into alignment with your own intuition, with understanding your own feelings, your emotions, and reaching to a whole new maturity and any like wise emotional level. All right, Page of Cups. And you know, with this Page of Cups, it feels like also there might be an opportunity, a door opening up to you, or some good news coming in for you that are going to bring you, like, you know, justice in the way that you feel like it's something that you know, you deserved, or it's reflecting something from the past that you did, you know, getting some achievements, or reflecting your own energy as well. But this is bringing good news. This is bringing playful energy, fun energy, joyful energy, enjoying life, right? So it does feel like life is going to become more enjoyable, and you basically experiencing life through that kind of you know, mindset. Instead of just having to deal with a lot of negativity and drama and tension and feeling like there's chaos, you know, it feels like you're going to be able to quiet down all those noises and just be able to find clarity and balance and fulfillment, you know, within yourself. But yeah, for some of you, this door opening up might be just like metaphorically speaking, you know, like an inner door that opens in your heart and kind of opens the connection that you have with yourself, and learning more about yourself and just coming back to your, you know, to your roots or to your most authentic self is also what I'm hearing. Yeah, it feels like it's more about a spiritual journey. It feels more like it's about your self-growth journey here, pile number 2 in your reading, but it does feel like it's going to have effects and will reflect back to you more positive changes in your reality as well, such as abundance, such as achievements and fulfillment, such as having more positive and uplifting connections and experiencing, you know, amazing things and getting out of that comfort zone and, you know, just experiencing life and feeling altogether protected and supported by divine. All right, so pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the rose quartz crystal, as well as who were drawn to the 3rd card, which is the woman card, and it says woman, wife, questioner herself, female querent, female femininity. So for you, pile number 3, in regards to what is something that you're meant to receive no matter what, it feels like you're meant to tune in into your divine feminine energy. And this also comes with tuning in into your intuition, with your intuition like really strongly, and also being able to, you know, reach to a point where you're able to really connect with your own emotions and feelings and be able to, you know, kind of sense, you know, others' feelings and energy and emotions like more easier and effortlessly. This is more about, you know, nurturing energy. This is about that feminine, divine feminine energy of caring, of nurturing, of being able to, you know, pour that energy into the world and be empathetic. And it's not that, you know, I'm saying now that only women are like that. I'm just talking about the more of like divine feminine energy, okay, aspects that can, like, anyone can embody. So this is truly about that, you know, for you, pile number 3, that you're meant to fall more into your divine feminine energy and to, like, maybe balance that out if you felt like out of balance when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to acknowledging your feelings and giving yourself, you know, permission to feel, to, you know, really feel your emotions, to experience, you know, those feelings and not just bottle them up. Maybe a lot of you in pile number 3 have been having this, you know, situation where, or lifestyle that you had to be strong, or you had to kind of act more from a divine masculine energy, and kind of pushing your feelings, you know, to the side and not really addressing them, or not really allowing yourself to tune in into that energy of creativity, of imagination, of creation, of nurturing. And nurturing can be coming in different forms, like towards yourself, towards you know, animals, towards plants, towards like anything, like home decoration, like anything that you know, comes from a creative perspective that allows you to express your feelings and your emotions in ways that kind of, you know, are in alignment with your deepest feelings, right? But yeah, this is what this energy is about. This is about creation, giving birth. So this can be giving birth to ideas as well, giving birth to, you know, as I said, like ideas through creativity. And this is all like in that divine feminine energy, right? But yeah, now let's take a look at your oracles and see more of what it is that you're meant to receive no matter what. For pile number 3. Okay, you have here view from above, get the big picture. Okay. pile number 3, what you're meant to receive no matter what. Okay, you have here crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Look at that. This is so beautiful. And this is just confirming to you, pile number 3, that you're meant to like experience healing, which comes from addressing, you know, emotions and feelings that maybe have been bottled up for a long time and that were, you know, pushing to a corner just because you had to stay strong, or just because you had to, you know, keep going, and, you know, from different reasons, of course. But it feels like now you're gonna be able to really release, you know, those things, and to also release your own emotions and be able to feel them, right? Like be able to experience them and to address those feelings, to, you know, to honor those feelings, right? And to honor, you know, the aspects that come with divine feminine energy that are really benefiting for us, such as giving ourselves time to rest, right? Like just giving ourselves time to rest and to recharge and to, you know, focus on things and aspects that no longer, necessarily have something to do with productivity and being productive constantly and having to work and having to do that and achieve and chase, but rather just like sit, you know, just sit still and just feel and just allow, you know, and just allow ourselves to just be and to just exist and create. And you know, could be like you're going to develop more hobbies, focus more on what you love doing, on, you know, what you naturally feel drawn to, what helps you express yourself, your feelings, your creativity, your imagination, and opens up, you know, your heart towards that nurturing self and giving self. But yeah, I also sense like your intuition is going to be your guide as well in regards to reaching to, you know, that connecting to yourself, with that part of yourself, with that divine feminine energy of yourself, mending your relationship with that, mending your relationship that you have when it comes to basically I'm hearing like balancing out your energies, you know, and be able to also kind of allow yourself to act from that point of view as well, from that perspective as well. So yeah, it feels like a transformation. It feels like crossing bridges from, you know, someone that you're constantly finding yourself being, as in like a version of yourself that you have to constantly be into, towards like being able to transition into this new version of yourself that is, you know, healing, releasing, allowing, you know, for things to flow, releasing control, mending relationship that you have maybe with your own feelings and emotions and the way you address them, connecting with yourself, with your emotions. And here you have view from above, get the bigger picture. It feels like you're going to be able to see yourself from a different point of view that offers you like the whole picture of things and allows you to see maybe things that you weren't able to see, you know, before. Because again, acting from a divine masculine energy, like maybe it wouldn't allow you to see the whole spectrum of things, but by connecting also into your divine feminine energy, it will also allow you to be able to see things like from a more whole, you know, perspective. All right, let's take a look at your other oracles for pile number 3. What it is that you're meant to receive no matter what. Right, we've got courage. I really feel like a lot of you had to be brave and had to face things, and that's why like maybe you got to act from a divine masculine energy. But with crossing bridges, it's also about maybe releasing some of that pressure and being able to allow yourself to get into that feminine energy as well. But also courage. It requires courage to face your own feelings, to face one's emotions, and be able to, you know, just really acknowledge them and honor them. Wow, okay, you've got so many cards coming up. Okay, you've got here victory, ritual, regeneration, and transition. So transition really makes sense, right? You've got here a transition. You're transitioning into a new version of yourself. You've got here Cancer star sign represented here, and the moon. So these are also like very strong divine feminine energies. And it speaks about, again, with the Cancer star sign, like intuition very strongly, being able to tune in into emotions and allow yourself, to feel and to express yourself that way. You've got here regeneration. So yeah, healing, recharging. And that comes, from a place of connecting with yourself and allowing yourself to express those feelings and be able to heal them rather than suppress them. You have ritual and victory. So yeah, with a ritual, this could be maybe you like practicing different rituals that are allowing you to enter more into that divine feminine energy, right? And allowing yourself to just disconnect from the go type of mentality, right? So helping you unwind, helping you maybe meditate or journal, or just like be able to verbalize maybe your emotions, to put them maybe on paper, to be able to connect with yourself. Like I'm sensing here like you're going to develop certain rituals that are going to allow you to do that. And we've got victory here. So it feels like with the victory, you're going to succeed in some ways. So this could be like succeeding at healing, at releasing certain things. Like this might feel like, since you have courage and victory. So it requires courage to go to the battle, and victory is, happening for those that are, really brave and facing, inner fears. So that could be also something in here, like you're going to face those internal maybe fears, and you're going to successfully overcome those. Okay. Right. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 3. And see more about what it is that you're meant to receive no matter what. Strength card. Look at that. This is literally that energy that in the picture, that I had in my mind when I was talking about having the courage to face our bigger fears. So it's like you sitting in the front of a big monster, and it seems like such a big monster, maybe to be able to go back to, certain feelings and kind of open that chest, that embodies all those feelings and emotions that maybe you just bottled up for such a long time. Maybe, connecting to yourself, maybe getting into that energy of just allowing yourself to experience, feelings and emotions. Again, that could be like something that might seem scary, and it might require a lot of courage, maybe expressing yourself, through words and be able to verbalize, those feelings. Like, again, it feels like healing, it's an important part. So for a lot of you, I'm sensing that you're gonna either practice meditation, you're gonna develop certain rituals or habits, that are going to help you with that. Maybe you're going to, use therapy. Maybe you're going to just like, even in the day-to-day world, in life, you're going to, get certain new perspectives, right? Or do certain things like habits and rituals that are going to help you gain kind of a bigger picture of things and help you recharge and heal and, embody like your whole personality or your whole self, without neglecting some aspects of yourself, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, sensing here that you're going to become stronger, you're going to step into your own power, you're going to feel internally more stronger and more brave. And even simply for that, I feel like you're going to have this sense of like, yeah, I did it, I made it. I basically like became victorious, at this. Let's see what else comes through. 3 of Cups. This is energy of connecting. Maybe you're going to allow yourself to connect with others, to build stronger, deeper, more meaningful connections. Maybe you're going to allow yourself, to let people in, all right? Especially when it comes to love. For some of you, Queen of Cups. Again, Queen of Cups, oh my God, is like divine feminine energy because you've got the Queen. And also Cups are all about feelings, intuitions, emotions, being in tune with yourself, knowing how to navigate your own emotions, knowing how to express those, how to communicate, So again, maybe for some of you, it's going to be like a big deal in regards to opening up to romantic connections, to love, you know, and opening your heart to love. And you might require all that courage, you know, for that, in order to open your heart. 5 of Swords. Again, this is energy of, you know, being victorious over, you know, these other, you know, 2 people with the swords. So it does show that you're going to be able to face your own, you know, feelings, emotions, and maybe fears, and be able to overcome those. Okay, you also have here 10 of Cups. I was still thinking of that 5 of Swords. So 10 of Cups. But yeah, with the 5 of Swords, I also hear another message, which is like you getting maybe closure, you being able to close a chapter, to transition to a new version of yourself, to a new life. Maybe you're gonna see the whole picture, you know, get a bigger picture about some sort of aspect from your life, like going back. Maybe you're gonna be able to address that and be able to see the bigger picture by connecting to your feminine energy and being able to relate to it, you know, through a different perspective, through the power of feelings and emotions, and being able to sense, you know, things differently, or to put yourself, you know, into other people's shoes. And it's not about giving others, you know, how do I say it? Like, it's not about putting others above yourself or forgiving just to, you know, make others feel better. It's for yourself. I'm sensing it's about releasing and freeing yourself. So it could be, again, healing and forgiving either yourself, either others. Like, it's a really important thing. But yeah, okay, we've got 10 of Cups, and let's see, Knight of Cups as well, right? So this is truly about being able to, you know, express your feelings, being able to communicate about that, being able to maybe follow your heart and follow your intuition, and knowing how to navigate life through that aspect as well. Not just like rational, logical mind, but also with the 10 of Cups. This shows me that you're gonna feel more hopeful, you're gonna feel more fulfilled, more whole and accomplished, by being able to heal and release certain things, or get certain closure, or forgive, you know, and release certain things. But it feels like you're going to be able to live and experience and create a happier, fulfilling, more meaningful life for yourself, and also happier, deeper connections as well, with friends, love, you know, romantic energy, connections, and all that. Maybe family members, it's also in here. Okay. Another big thing that's coming to my mind right now is like, I want to address, maybe it's like generational trauma, or you know, like maybe this is how you had to act, like from a more divine masculine perspective, due to maybe, you know, how you've been treated, you know, back in childhood, or maybe with family members that added that pressure, or that's why you experienced, you know, your whole life. And it feels like now you're going to overcome those things, and you're going to be able to just like allow yourself to feel, and to, you know, just live life from that perspective as well. Things that maybe were kind of forbidden, you know, maybe in your family, maybe in, you know, the house that you lived into as a child, or whatever you've experienced, you know, maybe in your early life. But it feels like now you're going to be able to overcome those. You're going to find the courage, you're going to find the inner strength, and you're going to face those things and release and mend your relationship with your own feelings, and also the way you're going to connect with others, okay? And the way you're going to relate to, you know, connections, and building deep connections, which is going to allow you again to live a more happy, fulfilling life. All right, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like, and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.